Hello and welcome again to the Entitled Car Show. That was a bee. I hate bees. I'm Mike. I'm your host. I need a haircut badly, but we'll get to that. First of all, Fiero updates. So let's get working on that. So the big thing we had, I'll explain what this is in a second, was the slave cylinder for the vehicle needed to be fixed. So I'll show you what happened, and one went wrong and one went right. So as you can see, we got the new slave cylinder in. I know it looks a little rough, but that is the new one. And it's supposed to actuate on, if it would stop leaking down here, it's supposed to actuate on that arm down there. So you can see there's two bolts here, two fresh new washers that are in place. So what happened is, the arm and where it currently sits is actually its fully clutch released position. The slave cylinder here was installed, and that the old one must have rusted into the fully open position because the arm there was stuck fully locked. So we took and pushed this with a fully, fully extended against a bracket, and what ended up happening is it ended up shattering the brackets, and now I have a nut stuck to me. So as you can see here, it took the slave cylinder right off its mounts, so we had to get a new one of those. How do I still have a nut attached to me? There it goes. Grab that. Oh, so yeah, it was fully blown off its mount. So lesson learned there, make sure that the clutch is not fully depressed when it rusts into position. So there's that. We've been just letting the thing sit here. The battery has not drained, which is really good. That means we don't really have any electrical issues inside the car that I'm aware of. We should have the vacuum leaks. We replaced a couple of just hoses. It seems like everything has gone away for the most part. The idle air controller here does make a wonderful whistling noise, so there's that. But yeah, other than that, the project's going along fairly well. So the new clutch slave cylinder mount should be in on Thursday. It's currently Monday evening, so we should be good for that. Let me show you the other little thing I did, because I was see if I could. Thanks, bird. I took a polish to see if I could get anything out of the paint, and it's hard to tell on film, but it actually feels better than it did before after running the polish over top of it, and it's a little bit more reflective. So I did it on the panel here, a bit on the hood. The hood was pure flat, and it still basically is, but there's a little bit of a shine coming back to it. It also kind of exposed some parts where the fiberglass have come through. But yeah, we just gave it a nice wash down, trying to get some of the spiders away from it, and it's looking a lot better than it was sitting just a few days ago. So we got to fix the headlight motors. Those are a pain in the butt, so I'll show you those as we kind of go around here. Yep. So we filled up the clutch. We leaked a little bit, so we got that paper towel still there. Shut up, bird. The motor, that one's locked all the way open. That one will just sit there and spin if left to its own devices. So those have to be replaced, which is obnoxious. The hood mounts up good though. Everything kind of falls in line. One issue with the hood though is the previous owner, or the previous owner, oops, I'm trying to close this with one hand is kind of difficult, was fearful the hood would stay latched, so it doesn't actually lock. So that's kind of a problem, so we got to get that sorted out. I'm wondering if I should just do hood pins or if I should do it the right way. We're missing a windshield wiper completely, so that's nice. We got to do new seals here. We got to do new seal here. This is where it's leaking in. We need new quarter panels. These are just shit. That's probably not good to be locked underneath there. We're going to be coming through and we're going to just be taking a lot of the stuff out of here. We need just a lot of the fiberglass insulation, stuff that doesn't need to be there. We need a new rear tail light on the driver's side. That one got smacked up. But other than that, the body's in fairly good condition, all things considered. We're going to paint the louvers that go here. Yeah, and other than that, I mean, we need, like I said, this is foobar. Need new one of these on both sides. But yeah, it's new antenna. It's coming along. It's not a show car. It's not supposed to be a show car, but it's coming along fairly well, and I'm very happy with it. So if anyone knows any tips and secrets on those, besides just rebuilding the motor, or what other model year uses the same motor as an 85 GT, I'd be happy to know. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you want to keep seeing more random updates on this car and want to hear me talk to strangers on the internet, just follow along and give it a subscribe, why don't you? If you could tell someone, that helps out a lot too. Thanks everyone so much. Have a good night. Have a good evening. Wherever you are, whatever time it is there. Thanks so much for watching.